Many years have passed you by. At times you laughed, at times you cried. Many changes came your way. Your love grew stronger day by day. Loving parents always there. Never a doubt, we'll always get.
Oh, this is all we have. This is our house.
This is all we have. This is more. This is too much than far more than we should have actually.
I know. I wish I had like half.
This is not. But it is hard to get rid of anything because we need our business stuff and we have like our clothes. We have a tent. We have like
Medical bag, umbrella.
Huge thing of dirty laundry. That seems to be the thing I carry around most.
Mosquito net.
Extra toilet paper. That's something that we always need. Toiletries. Way too many toiletries.
Oh, you have your moisturizer.
Books. I have a whole library in my backpack. Like, it's ridiculous how many books I'm carrying. This may be the weirdest thing we have is a
My
whole
tent.
Yeah.
2-man turn.
Razor. Shaving your heads.
Flashlight in a cup. This is our stove. You need to get a cartridge for that.
Yeah. It's hard to carry clothes because we have to carry clothes for cold environments or tropical countries. So it's like it's not so easy.
What else have we got?
That's pretty much it. We love getting to see the world, getting to meet new people, getting a sense of perspective that you get while traveling, and we get a lot of perspective every day. It's hard not to have a base, but actually we're kind of, as sad as it sounds, getting used to it.
Our website is called Contemporary Nomad, which is really a fitting name for us because we've become nomads and we feel, at this point of our life, we feel quite comfortable moving around.
It's like we're surfing a wave of visas. Like, going from 1 2-month visa to a 1-month visa to it's kind of ironic because we're now embracing what we used to hate. You know, it's like in a way our life is a lot of paperwork and bureaucracy and stuff like that, but it's our choice. It's like we choose to enter into this, and in a way that's liberating. It's liberating to know that we have some control over our lives. It's a strange control. It is maybe not ideal for everyone. For us, it's actually in some ways ideal. It's nice to leave the whole nation system.
Well, we're making the best out of it.
We're making the best out of it.
We see as much as we can while we're away from the United States or Germany. And you know, no one can ever take that from us.
We earn income by doing our web work. One of the web projects is contemporarynomad.com, which is a travel blog. And so that's a lot of the work that we're doing right now.
It has always been a dream of the two of us to actually travel and try to earn a living doing that, doing what we love doing.
In 2007, we decided to leave Germany, and we actually decided to take our lives on the road rather than trying to live in a particular country. We flew to Hong Kong and traveled overland from Hong Kong through Macau, China, Tibet, to Nepal, and
where we hiked the Annapurna circuit, and we hiked to Everest Base Camp.
Yeah, we loved trekking, so that was
my favorite part, I think, of this trip.
Yeah, I think we probably could maybe even live there. I love Nepal. Yeah. That was very great. And then after that, we went to India. We were in India for about 15 months.
Yeah. That was very challenging.
That was a challenging period. That was fun, very rewarding.
But I think it was the most difficult country for me personally to travel in.
Yeah, it's a challenging country, but very interesting place. And we went to Sri Lanka after that.
Sri Lanka for a month, and then back to India. Then after that to Thailand. I have to think Thailand, then the United States for a little bit.
Yeah, I went back to visit family for a little bit and friends, and after that we went back and we were in Thailand again, and then went to Myanmar. So we've been on the road for a long time.
And now we're in Cambodia.
Yeah, now we're in Cambodia. You know, when I was sitting there as a kid looking up at the posters on my wall, I knew I wanted to visit all these places. I knew I wanted to go to the pyramids, I wanted to go to Angkor Wat, I wanted to go to the Great Wall of China. There were all these things I wanted to see. I didn't really envision it in exile. It is always in the back of our mind that this is only half choice. Like there's a certain amount of being forced out of the country, and so everything that we see outside of the country, we have that in the back of our head. It's like, okay.
It's always kind of a shadow that hangs over us, I think.
I don't really know what a normal life is like. It's strange that like we're both around 40 right now, and we have no vision of normal life at all. My normal life is not driving to work and worrying about my car payment or
But I guess that's what normal
planting
life.
a garden. Maybe I would like that. I don't know.
When I was 20, that's what I thought normal life was going to be like. I envisioned myself having a little apartment or house, preferably with a garden, and a partner. And I never thought that I was going to be moving around a lot. I wasn't made for that.
Yeah, he wasn't. He was not made for that.
I'm not
You're not
quick
made for
to
that
change. I'm not quick to change, and every day I have to adjust to new things that come my way. And for me, it's especially hard, I think. I want to wake up in the morning, walk into the kitchen, have my coffee, and just start the day that.
Thomas's
start,
life would
start my day that way.
His life would be all about coffee if he could make it that.
And
like,
food.
And food, yeah.
Food too.
Well,
but
you get your food on the road. But
I know, but I'm more that person who needs a constant fixture in their life, which would be probably a house or an apartment or a place to live, and I don't have that.
The reality is, if you want to get old and you want to have some kind of security, you need a place to do it. And right now, Germany is not really the appropriate place to do that. It is easier than the United States, but it is not really perfect. The United States is not an option at all, really, for us right now. We would like it to be an option.
Definitely.
Yeah.
So many people always say, Thomas, why don't you just get a job in the States? But it's not that easy.
Very hard.
If you want to work in the States, you have to have an employer who sponsors you, and it's all, he has to pay for that.
It's a lot of red tape.
Yeah, and you have to, it's not that easy because you have to have a specific skill to be employed in the United States.
Despite what a lot of people seem to think, it is very difficult to enter the United States.
And just because you get a work visa doesn't mean you can stay. A work visa is only good for 3 years.
Right. We are giving away American green cards in a game. I mean, it's ridiculous. He's entered that lottery every single year and lost. Why? Because it's a lottery.
Like 15 years in a row.
15 years in a row.
I've entered the lottery, and they give out about 55,000 green cards a year.
55,000.
Through a lottery system.
Right. So we're giving these away in games, but we can't give them away to people who need them to survive. While we were in India, we actually called home to the United States, and my mom's husband, Ken, picked up the phone and said, "Oh my God, we're rushing to the hospital, we have to go to the hospital, the ambulance is here." We had no idea what was going on. The ambulance was literally picking my mom up and taking her to the hospital at that moment. It was the most terrifying thing, and they rushed out, and that was it, and I didn't know what was going on. I didn't know why she had been picked up even. It was terrifying. And so I was sitting in an internet cafe in Chennai, was it Chennai, I think, wasn't it, in southern India, and I'm using Google to try to find all the hospitals and stuff, and in San Diego trying to call around, and
you eventually found the emergency room where your mom was.
I did. It was
and
amazing.
Got her on the phone.
Got her on the phone and found out she was okay. Well, it was scary because I called one hospital, and because of miscommunication, I for a moment thought that my mom had passed away. It was terrifying. It was the most just horrifically scary thing. And then I was kind of put through to another hospital, and there I realized she was still alive, and I just almost broke down. It was just terrifying.
You said,
I did broke down.
We were in these little cubicles in the internet cafe, and all of a sudden I heard Tony say, "Thomas, come over, I have to tell you something." And I went over and he started crying.
I just started crying because I found out she was alive.
And I thought your mom was dead.
Yeah.
I was just, we were both like
it was
crying.
It was so wonderful that she was okay, but it was a terrifying experience.